Hi there. Today we're talking about fonts and what exactly is a font? Well, a font for your computer is nothing more than a file, and usually these files they have a .ttf extension. And if I double click on this and go inside, notice that this type of font called Basehead, um, it'll show you the letters and it'll show you what the font looks like at the different sizes. So notice if I go back into Notepad here that if I go to Format, if I go to Font, using Notepad I have access to all of these fonts. Some people think that fonts are specific to a single program, being that you can only open certain fonts with one program and other fonts with another, but that's not true. All of these fonts live in one folder on the computer. And so the question is, where is that folder? Well, if you're using Microsoft Windows XP, you can go to My Computer, you go to Local Disk C, you go to Windows, and then if you go to Fonts folder, the Fonts folder right here, here they are. Here are all the files. And I can click on any of these. Let's say this one right here, and it'll show me all the stuff inside this font, what the font will look like. Now another way to get to this font folder is this. You go to Control Panel. From Control Panel you go to Appearance and Themes, and then you go to the Fonts folder. And here we are. So let's say that I want to download a new font. There are some really cool websites out there on the web. One is called simplythebest.net, and they've got some really neat fonts out there. I'm going to download this Bizarro font right here. So I click on this, and then it'll give me an option for download Bizarro font for PC. So I'm going to click on that, and it's going to save it. I want to save it to my desktop. It's going to save it as a .zip file. So you have to have a zip program on your PC to unzip that. So here's this Bizarro.zip. I'm going to right click. I have 7-zip on my computer, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to say extract here. And there it is. Here's the font file. So if I double click on this, I can go inside, see what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and close this. So the question is, how do I add this to my font folder? Well, it's pretty simple. All you have to do is go to that font folder. Then you're going to go to File. You're going to say Install New Font. And then you're going to go to your Documents and Settings desktop folder. So Documents and Settings, I'm going to find my username here and desktop. So go to your desktop or wherever you downloaded it. And here are the two fonts that are available on the desktop. I've got Basehead and I've got Bizarro. So I want to install Bizarro. What I'm going to do, and for me to get this to work at my school that I work at, I have to uncheck Copy Fonts to Fonts folder. I have to uncheck that for some reason, and then I click on OK, and it'll install. Once it installs, I can then go back to Notepad, and I can go to Format, go to Font, and so I just downloaded Bizarro, so if I should now be able to find Bizarro in here for my fonts. There it is, I just passed it. There it is, Bizarro. So if I click on this, click OK, here it is. So I'm going to go ahead and make this a little bit bigger. So font. And here we are. Hello World. And this is how you install a font.